Everyone, Amanda here with Moses and Me Card Company. Today we are showcasing the cards we created using the Simon Says Stamp May 2023 card kit of the month called Best Year Yet. But first, let's take a look and see what we get in the card kit. Starting with the cardstock. Let's see here. So we get some Nina Solar White 80 pound. We get a sheet of Island Blue and Doll Pink. We also get some color blend pastel card assortments. We also get the stamp set called Best Year Yet, which is a large stamp set. We get the embellishment and score wand, which is kind of nice. It's not something I would actually probably purchase on my own, so I've got a lot of those things, but it's nice to have another one. We get the Simon Says Stamp large fancy happy birthday die, which is pretty. We get a new bag of Simon Says Stamp surprise party sequins, which are nice and festive. They go very well with our colored cardstock. We get a triangle tray to hold those. We get glitter gel pens from Violet Studio. We'll see how these are. And then we also get a blue American tag. It says blue number 2. And then lastly, I get a stamp and shrink cut sheet. So we will try that out. So there are the contents of this month's kit. Let's see what we can create. Alright, here are the 5 cards I created using this month's card kit. Starting off fairly simply, I took the happy birthday die we got in the kit and cut out some of that color blend cardstock and just stacked that 3 high so it's got some dimension. And then took the stamp set. There were a couple of sentiments in there. Let's see here, let's celebrate, and then these little star little things. I just kind of stamped all around the happy birthday to kind of fill in some of that white space. And then I just mounted that on some blue cardstock that I have in my stash. This is from MFT. I want to say it's Poblano, but I don't know that for sure. So there you have card number 1. And the ink that I used to stamp the sentiment in is VersaFine, the Vintage Sepia. I thought maybe the black would be too harsh. And then these are some of the what's the word I'm looking for? These are some of the gems that we got in the kit as well, and I just kind of pulled out that blue color so that they're all the same color. So there you go, there's card number 1. For card number 2, I of course started out by watching Nicole's 4, which always gets me in trouble, but I basically copied one of the cards she did. I didn't have the exact elements that she had. She had like some candles from Simon Says Stamp, but I just took the basic idea that she presented and copied that. I used, of course, this is the Simon Says Stamp holographic cardstock. I used both of these cardstocks a lot in this kit just to kind of give it some extra interest. I cut the candles out of that color blend cardstock. I just used one color, the purple. I thought that was really pretty. And then I have these candles from My Favorite Things, which is Make-A-Wish Dynamics. And just cut those out, and then also cut out the little flames. Pardon my little kitty cat. Come here, sweet girl. Cut out the frames from the yellow. And use my little marker that we got in the kit to just give it some highlights. And then I brought in some gems. I wanted it to stay
kind of color neutral. So these are the gems in Aquamarine from Pretty Pink Posh, and those kind of fit in really well. And I also used a stencil. This is the Polka Dot Party. On the background, this is just color blended on some white cardstock using the Positively Saturated ink in Tide Pool. But there you have card number 2. That was a copycat of Miss Nicole Spohr, who always is getting me to part with my money rather cleverly. And then for card number 3, I stayed in that same color family, so more of the Tide Pool. This time I brought in, this is the medium dot stencils. I've got all these stencils and I thought, why not try to use them while I got my stencil brush out. And I used, of course, that holographic cardstock again. These gems are in, let's see here, they are in Sea Glass, and they are also from Pretty Pink Posh, so just kind of keeping that in that same kind of color wave. I took my glimmer machine and glimmered these little swirls. They're from Spellbinders, and they're called hand-drawn loops, and just swirled those across the front, and that is in some Moonstone foil, which I think turned out really well. Kind of another tone-on-tone kind of look here. And then these little presents down here, those are cut out using the MFT's Gifts Galore Dynamics. They've got like little packages. And I used, of course, the pastel cardstock that we got in the kit, and the little fancy markers just to add some dimension or some interest on the little gift bag here. I brought in some vellum and some craft cardstock as well as some glitter cardstock. And then I cut this panel out using Spellbinders postage edge rectangles. You see it's got this little dotted detail here, which is what you see all across the border here. So there you have card number 3. For card number 4, I wanted to use some more of that paper. Just kind of try to use what we got in the kit. So this is what I came up with. You'll notice that this edge here is cut out of that pastel cardstock. This is the ring frame from Simon Says Stamp. And in the middle of the ring frame, I had some apricot cardstock from Lon Bon. This is, of course, more of that holographic cardstock. I used a new to me company. This is from the Greetery. And this is their Make-A-Wish die, which I used to cut that out. And then, of course, this is more of the gems that we got in the kit, and I just thought that turned out really cute. This is a sentiment, of course, from the stamp set, and then this is some more of that pastel cardstock, and just think that it turned out pretty well. I like that. I think it was a win for me, and I liked it so much I made 2 of them. So again, this is the negative. So this the frame on this one is from the apricot cardstock, and then of course the innards are from the pastel cardstock that we got in the kit. And this is again that Make-A-Wish die using the Make-A-Wish die from the Greetery, and that holographic cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. These are, of course, are got some depth and dimension because they've been stacked. And just think that turned out really cute. I like those cards. So I've got some really good, I think, birthday cards here to get me into July. So hopefully this will inspire you guys. I know I struggled a little bit with this kit without the pattern paper, but it did kind of force me into my birthday stash of things that I have just kind of laying around. And there's my cat again, so sorry. But in any case, I hope that you guys enjoyed. And I appreciate you all tuning in and supporting me. And I will see what I can bring with the next month card kit. So working on July's now. So hope that you guys are doing well. And we'll talk at you guys soon. Thanks so much.